Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, my brothers and sisters, my mummies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all. DJ LTV. DJ LTV.
Country people, una welcome to DGM TV, weekly Pidgin English update. I beg, if this one is the first time when it be say you till dey see our videos like this, I take God beg you, make you subscribe to our YouTube channel when be DJM TV. Make you come knock your hand for the notification bell so that you go continue to get our ogbonge news for the Pidgin, the entertainment, and even the main news. Me wey wan knack una the story again this week, na him be una country brother Stanley Okocha. Our first story today, they come from Edo State. Will be the judge on the day of the election.
Let's hear something. Give us a commitment there. Over to you. I think I've said enough. Over to you. Because my mind is really burning up over this violence and shootings and all that. Everything should stop today. Let it be that after the visit today, they change about it. After one year, I think there's a change, there's a peace and tranquility. Can we now hand over to my country? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you all for the patience. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, party leaders, very distinguished Palace chiefs. President, let me start by thanking Your Majesty for this very, very initiative. We want to thank you for the family role you have continued to play. Pray that God Almighty, who has put you in this throne, will give you very many more years. By the grace of God, I am the Chief Executive Officer of the State. And in my capacity as the government, I'm sworn to an oath take any action that could lead to the destruction of peace in the state, which as someone said, all action that will lead to destruction of my people. It is rather sad and unfortunate what is going on in the state. It is something that we are all concerned about. And I found myself in a very, very difficult situation. Yes, I'm the candidate, but I'm also the government with the responsibility to preserve peace and protect lives. And I take my job very, very seriously. I asked the party, to categorize for your honesty those reported incidents of violence since this campaign started. And from what has been happening, you will see so clear. I am not aware of any of those actions being undertaken by supporters of my party. I will let the party campaign chairman go into it. But I just want to assure you that I want to assure you with honesty that in my role as the chief secretary of the state, I'm doing all I can. I'm doing all within my possible limits to maintain peace, safety, and efficiency. I know the amount of resources that I have instructed to be committed to policing. I know the work that we have done as a security force. Therefore, I am assuring that this incident continues to persist. You said it. We all know us. We all know our identity. We all know our identity. I have not going to take time here to begin to point this here, but want to tell you that as things stand in the domain, from the evidence I have before me, from the security reports, it will seem that yes, there are actions of violence across the world. But what is really bothering me is that security agents have not been able to, well, even when they have arrested people for violence, they've not been able to try one person. So there's no deterrence. And except that happens, it will continue. There's a case I had to deal with last night, which was very, very obvious, which happened in Ukula, where somebody was apprehended and it was a shootout. We're just lucky that the inhabitant of that house wasn't killed. That person was finally arrested and was about to escape through a border road and arrested. And I understand from police sources that so much pressure was put on the commissioner, and that person was released last night. What do you expect? So I believe for us to, if we will continue to try, I'm looking at appointments to go and meet the highest authorities in terms of security. To also I'm making that commitment to you that you understand.
If you do that, you will be veering into the area that I don't really want anyone to go into. What I want to hear, what I want to hear is that you say to me, in the name of God Almighty and our ancestors, peace. I don't want to, but I don't want to get involved in playing passing. I don't want to get involved in who is wrong, who is right. I want everybody to now be right. I want everybody to on both sides to be on the right side of the Lord Almighty. I am not in any way doubting your efforts as Chief Security Officer of the state, your efforts to ensure peace. But yes, the point of this meeting is not to ask people no incidents or this or that. And the last time I now be pushing into the position of saying, "Oh, God, no, that was not." The point of this place, and I feel strong appeal for me, and all of you that I know personally so well, that you all want to be individually, privately, even, privately, and my doors are always open for you. You know that the only aspect I look at it when you resolve the issue between you and your friend, comrade, before you got to this point, if we had done it that time, everything would have been, that would have been, you would not be sitting here, everything would have been smoother than this. That's the only point that no our friends did not let us resolve it when it was still coming, when it was still quiet. The point of this meeting is not to bad thing. It's not to say that I'm doing my best, cancel community, or violence, or actually, they are not doing it's not to now tilt towards because I don't want that. What I want to hear is Your Excellency is the government. And you say to me that you want to assure me whatever way you want to play your own role, that there will be peace, there will be no shooting anymore. The other side will speak and give me the assurance, just give me the commitment. I don't want to say set aside your issue capacity and done. But you are before us, you are before God Almighty, you are before our ancestors. It will be good for you to look beyond your office, because you are not going to be there all the time. Look beyond. You see the elder statesman there, what's the government? What's the more around? Everybody knows that it's transient. Everybody knows. But you look beyond, look at the bigger picture. Look at how one day you can also sit and be, when you are no longer the governor, everybody can still give you respect. More respect even. That's why I make reference to former governor, former president Jonathan. There are other examples like that. Please, what I want to hear from both parties, both candidates, both parties, that from today you have visited us, want to assure you, one way or the other, we work together with Pastor Israel, together, not different. Because you get to work in. Before you leave here today, I would want to see that both of you will embrace. Come on. Work together for peace. Work together for peace. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to know whether this one can belong so that we can shame people that are trying to laugh at those things. People that are trying to make those things laughing stock. This is an ancient kingdom. An ancient kingdom with strong traditions, ancient tradition, probably the longest, the oldest in Africa. I'm sure you know your history. You know your history, please. All I'm asking for is for both sides to just eschew violence and agree to work together to ensure you tell your voice, whatever party or side they go to know that only each other down the line. Give your command as commander in chief of the parties or so. No more of this. You may not even be aware that they are doing to each other. But if they hear that our guys are not happy with them, they will. And if they hear that I'm happy with you, and this is my own opinion about it all, that enough is enough. I think they will listen with your cooperation. Please, that's what I want to just hear. Otherwise, if it stands up and facility will stand and say, oh no, he has cargo of the whatever as well. No, we're not going to get anywhere. So I beg of you, I beg all of you, I beg of you to please maintain peace. Stop the violence.
Your Royal Majesty, part of the point that is Your Majesty is that I chief security officer does have the income of the government. And I think it's important that I make that separation. And that's why as the chief security officer of the state, I'm responsible and essentially I don't have any issue swearing to our I will not participate. I never participate. I will never be violent, particularly as it affects the people of God. I will never, I have never. And just to record that I have no problems whatsoever with what I say. We are contestants but we have no personal motives or quarrels. I believe in respect.
that we on our path, let's for sure from our supporters, our followers, that they conduct themselves peacefully throughout the campaign and during the election. I'm going to talk about the last this message. We are doing, and every campaign we do on spot. We're going to spend some time. Also talk to all of them about the need to keep to the peace, no matter what provocation I talk about. They must ensure that there's no violence. This election is a family one. Cannot be described as go or that. We want to give that assurance. I wanted to mention one or two other things, but to respect what our father said, I think I will leave it at that, and to assure you that, to assure His Majesty that we will not go against your advice. And going to shake or embrace His Excellency from the University is my senior brother. I will serve him with
Your Royal Majesty, respected palace chiefs, let me stand on already established protocol. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for your time and message to all of us. I believe it's in the interest of all of us and the people of this state to maintain peace before, during, and after the elections. The message you have given to us is worth it. We will pass it down the line to our supporters. Over
Let me associate myself with all the programs said by this one. Thank you. To thank the Almighty for His unprecedented mercy and for very good time and well wisdom. I was going here for 8 years. My record speaks for me. I didn't need any founder to win the election twice. So it's a blessing. If I did remove violence for myself, I cannot contribute to remove violence for another person. The report is that the media don't always cover our rallies of faith. There is no rally I have been to where I do not express reassure the people we are planning for free, fair election. But the media doesn't carry that out. Even yesterday, day for yesterday, I see making this election is like Christmas Day. They're not going to express the sovereignty of the people. That is what we should do as people. We want one man, one vote. Our elder man is here. Because before my training, we had this result from County. So I am a program of peaceful election. I don't know where the place. I want a local government without persecution of the land. So I joined them to assure you. I can't change. What I believe you at a younger age, I will be that
Majesty, I'm humbled.
What Your Majesty has had to say and the kind of responses that we are getting on the principal factors. I must say, but let me say all the history. I know your views on the road. Your Majesty said, "Hey, problems will always happen." And when you're out of office, to that extent, your task and your ability to influence events are contained and limited, particularly to the circumstances in which I had to gather competent myself. But I want to assure you that at every underline to all those I think have the ability to influence the course of the event. I only go public when I suspect that I am not sufficiently listening to it. I want if I want to happen, if certain things happen, that's the only time I go public. But I want to assure you that before that, I speak with all those who might and things will develop. And the Majesty made a very good point. And that is when you don't know the genesis of the problem, you really don't know where to start to solve it. Otherwise, you become like sweeping the dead under the table also. I don't think any of us up to today knows the real genesis of the issue. That I do not, I believe today and look forward to this. I'm relieved that we have made this document before your Royal Majesty. I hope and pray that when we go out now, the two principal officers can talk to the governor, who is the candidate of one of the parties, and Pastor Peter Iyamo. They know to talk to the media so the public can see the result of what has happened at this meeting. I would also want to say, looking forward, this argument has been on virtually for years. It has eaten deep into the fabric of our society. Even our elections, I want to plead with your Majesty that there will be need as soon as possible to have a graduation of this and have private consultation all so that their actions post-elections will also continue to bring to douse tension, great tension, and great antipathy, great almost, I don't know how to describe it, which has been generated in the real state society. And the wisdom that God has endowed you will continue.
Ọba Tọ́pẹ́ àkàṣe pẹ́pẹ́ àkàṣe sẹ́yìn ọ̀pọ̀ wọn fún adé ayé àkàṣe ọba ẹ̀fọ́fà ọba nù pẹ́pẹ́ tó nù pé ló sì nù panú kan rẹ̀ òpá mi ní ọba ló jẹ ọba Tọ́pẹ́.
Ọba àtọ̀rẹ́ must give people the sense of honor. When before midnight, 2 nights ago, got a call from the head, but that time, the traffic, we are about that. The prayer mountain started me to the president at his conference. It was an honor that carried me alive. I didn't sleep in the different. No, when I got the information, I started to think of all sorts of things that have happened. So it occurred to me that this conference will give a salutary confidence to all assemblies that nobody will go outside what has in mind that they will be peace. And that is going to happen. No devil among us will go against what the program has said. For thinking, for having this God, if you go the long way, it's so easy. And I know there will be peace. So, you be so important. Oba,
have played our part here in the palace, to make it easier for NAPTIP to do its job, and they have commended our efforts, the international community have commended our efforts. We want the international community now to also commend these our efforts of today. That after today, then we explain the nation has gone and gone, wherever we will meet again as Governor proposed, we'll meet again to be together, wherever is the winner, wherever is the loser, everybody means the winner. One way or the other, everybody will be a winner, there will be no loser. So I thank you all very much for this meeting. But please keep to this commitment. Keep this commitment. Mr. Governor, you know you are the chief security officer, chief security officer, you are strong to maintain the peace and tranquility, no violence. Please ensure you carry out the duty as you are sworn to do for the sake of peace and the welfare of the country. Thank you all very much. God bless you all, and I'm sure there's anything else except to look forward to peace, no more shooting, violence to the environment. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. This is GTV Live from Palace of Oba Obini. Thank you for staying tuned. I observe more than 1,500 people staying tuned throughout the period. We promise from GTV Africa to continue to give you live updates of events as it's going on from Benin City. We will continue to do our bit. Continue to support us, like our Facebook page, and on our YouTube, GTV Africa. Subscribe, and you'll get more updates. Thank you for staying tuned. We'll still be around, we'll still be alive till everything is over right from the palace here.
philosopher king, hearing from a diplomat king, hearing from a warrior king, a king that was one peace, but not blood. One peace is a warrior king. It's a divine for whom he believes. That's why we have this song. I'm no ho, and why no ho? Of my distinguished ladies and gentlemen, should be thanking Your Majesty, your government, for allowing us to have these words, this advice. It's not easy to get, and it is for good for all of us. Not only for Benin Kingdom, not only for those states, but for Nigeria as a whole. Don't forget that Nigeria will not be peaceful. We don't want that. About top distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to mark this visit, normally there's always a photograph, but in this very special occasion, because of the COVID-19 problem, there will be a good photograph. His Excellency, the Governor, Mohammed Abdul is not here. One pastor Saki is there. All those pictures can be taken outside.
That means I moved for group photographs. Excuse me. Yeah. More than 1,500 people. This is one of the chiefs in the palace. Ladies and gentlemen, you are on to GTV Africa.
You don't snap, How long? Sorry.
I want to assure you that you are going to hear comments from people. They are just moving out of the palace, and some of them are going to begin to talk to us. I want to thank you for staying tuned. I want to repeat. I noticed that I have 1,500 people that are following what was going on right in the palace. I'm so grateful.
Don't push me!
What now?
Deputies here, that's why. Why you push me now? Take it easy.
Are you going out?
Let's go outside and do it now. Come
Hey, let's move ahead. You must do it every day. Other people are coming. Clear one side.
There should be no enmity, not for that. They want to serve. I want to thank Royal Majesty for a wonderful initiative. I want to assure him that it will not be a wasted effort. So I'm going to go out and intensify peace talks to all our people across the divide. They must conduct themselves. It's a very wonderful initiative.
All right, thanks so much. Well, thank you.
Sure, pata na the people when they look at someone be the do people. I beg you, if this one are the first time when you take a look at our video, I beg, make you subscribe to our YouTube channel. When it be DJM TV, make you not forget to knock your hand for the notification bell, so that anytime when we just knock our tori like this, you go always get them. Whether the Pidgin English version, whether the entertainment version, have been at the main news, you go always get our tori. Now so it reach this week. Una bye bye.
DJM TV. DJM TV.